That rhymed. I didn't even mean to do that.
Was so weird.
It's really good. Oops. Take one. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like you see the movie Twister inside the tornado. That's how it looked for a second. You could just see it. Just spin.
That's so crazy.
Currently stuck in that Charlotte traffic. Welcome back home. We got our fantasy football draft going on today, the first event of a big weekend. I am the commissioner. You're speaking to the man in charge over here. Victoria is the person who always puts the stickers up on the board for us. Thank God for her.
Yeah, essentially I'm the Vanna White of fantasy football.
She's our honorary guest every year, so we buy her lots of drinks until she gets tired of doing it. Then we're headed up to Oak Hill, West Virginia to go whitewater rafting.
Yeah, an overnight rafting trip. I've never done it. Have you?
The only time that we've ever rafted, at least me, was when we were in Colorado like 6 years back.
That's the only time you've ever rafted?
That's the only time I've ever whitewater rafted.
If anybody else knows about Charlotte, they have a whitewater center, which is where the people from the Olympics train for whitewater rafting. So I've been there a couple times. It's a pretty awesome facility.
She's the experienced one. So we're really excited about that. Got some friends from Charlotte meeting us up there to go do that. And since the puppies don't really have anywhere to stay, they're gonna go meet some new friends. Y'all ever use the Rover app?
Most people know it for like somebody will come to your house and walk your dog while you're out if you're gone for an extended amount of time. Or, you know, they'll do like doggy daycare and stuff like that. But they also do boarding, but it shows like how many repeat customers they've had.
We got a really good lady watching our dogs.
She knows doggy CPR and first aid, which is awesome. She's done some classes, all that fun stuff, so.
Yes.
She seems to be pretty good.
Yes, so they're gonna hang out and they've got a bunch of dogs there, so they're gonna enjoy themselves.
And a couple of cats, so.
Yeah, so we'll be out there 2 nights. Really looking forward to that. 2 days of rafting and, like Victoria said, 1 night camping on Riverside. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
The new river.
The reigning champion, drinking H2O. Hey, are you going to throat punch anybody by the 5th round?
Give him time, give him time.
Gentlemen, Rock Bottom 2021. All right, y'all, halfway through the draft, and Thomas has the winner. So we're over here at Room and Board in NoDa. This is where we did it last year. I think you can probably see this in like episode 3 or 4, something like that, right before we left Charleston. This is like one of the last things that we did last year before taking on full-time RV life. Y'all may recognize this place and definitely recognize these people. Say hey. Hi. This is what we did right before we went to Charleston for Victoria's 30th birthday. We're on the Catawba River at the Fort Mill Dam access. So we're gonna go float this thing real quick. They're on the tubes, I'm on the board today. And then we're gonna go to the Panthers game, I think. It's the last preseason game of the year, and you know, go Panthers. Where are we going?
Panthers game.
Panthers. Thank you to Tommy for the free tickets. So yeah, last night we were at the draft and Tommy up there said, hey, y'all want to go to the last preseason game? Victoria said no, but then I convinced her otherwise.
So here we are.
And here we are. I mean, it's beautiful. It's free. And listen, we haven't been to inside Bank of America Stadium. We're big time Panther fans.
For years.
In at least 2 years. That's a wrap on Charlotte, North Carolina. Panthers won their last preseason game. We got to go back to Roanoke in the morning. So, it's time to go home. Happy Panthers Day. Welcome to part 2 of our long weekend. And I got to tell you, it feels real weird because we're back in Roanoke from Charlotte where we spent 2 days. And we're about to head on our whitewater rafting trip.
Yay!
But we're doing both Charlotte and West Virginia without our RV.
It does feel a little odd.
It feels super weird. It's about a 2.5-hour drive from Roanoke, so not bad. Our friends coming from Charlotte, it's like a 4-hour drive for them, so haha.
For once they're traveling further than we are.
Right, exactly. Right now, we're about to go drop the kids off at their doggy babysitter for 2 nights.
This is actually our first time leaving our babies with strangers, and also our first time using Rover, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting experiment, but I believe that the dogs will probably be good girls, so. Yeah. We'll see y'all in West Virginia.
Murdering bugs.
You can't get the shot with dead bugs all over the windshield.
West Virginia.
Got it.
West Virginia, we're all up in ya. That rhymed. I didn't even mean to do that.
Was so weird.
It's really good. Oops. Take 1. We're officially, yes, in West Virginia at the Holiday Lodge. Current situation is we're about to go out, grab some food, get an early night, maybe a couple of nightcaps, you know, with friends.
As early as a night as we ever get, I feel like.
We may be battling rain throughout this trip. It just stormed pretty hard. We're going to try and fight the weather, but as you can see behind us, it's almost sunset time and it's kind of beautiful right now. We have to be at the thing at 8 a.m. It's only 8 minutes away, so if you are ever with Ace Rafting, this may be a good place to stay. I'm not going to say much about the actual place because it ain't all that good.
But it seems convenient.
I'd rather
if nothing else.
Let me say this, I'd rather be in the RV, but you know, that's a given. So this is what we get for traveling without it.
Let's go get some marks.
Yeah. Well, right now, sun's looking good. We just arrived at Ace Adventure Resorts. Met our guide, Alex. We're going to the truck to go get all of our stuff unpacked. And he just got me really excited about this.
I'm so excited.
Today, the portion of the river that we're going to be doing is called the Upper New, which is a little bit more mellow. So they're going to let us go out on inflatable individual duckies. And then tomorrow we're gonna be in the big raft all as one group. They're gonna bring all of our stuff to camp. Like, they planned this thing out perfectly, it seems like.
Said he's gonna make us a ton of food?
Yeah, he was like, an amount of food you can't really finish. So it should be very interesting. I am super amped for this. And it's about go time. Okay, y'all, gonna put in about 6 miles today. We just pulled over on the side of the river for lunchtime from Alex and Lou. We just hit probably our biggest rapid of the day. And then we do all the like crazy stuff tomorrow. So we're like 2 hours into it.
What a cool setup. You got this?
Uh-oh, tent time.
Look at them tan lines.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
So this is a foot pump inflatable pad that we bought for camping sometime back and works perfect for this situation. Alex and Lou said that there was a waterfall about 15-minute hike away. Payoff. Right behind us. Beautiful. They did say that this water is significantly colder than the river, which was like 85 degrees today and felt amazing.
60 something.
But we're gonna get it. Killed it. Thank you so much, guys. Wow.
You're very well. Told you there'd be plenty of food.
All right, rafting day 2.
Yes, camp last night was awesome. Alex and Lou are guides. They know exactly what they're doing here. So highly recommend this place already. We haven't even done the hard part of the rapids yet. Today is a day where we're all gonna be in big rafts instead of the inflatable duckies. We're gonna hit, I believe, like at least 2 class 5s, possibly 3, and a bunch of other ones. We got some nervous people, we got some excited people. We had a group that was ziplining yesterday. A gentleman and his 3 sons joined us at camp last night. They're gonna be joining us for rafting today. It's really cool out here. They got a nice setup. They've done really well. They've got...
This definitely is not their first rodeo.
No, not their second either.
No.
They've got the platforms built out to put your tents on. They've got the shelter to cook under. They've got the stoves.
Got it figured out.
You saw all the food. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't eat this good at home. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's funny because the guides are like, neither do we. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're headed on our way down. We got the whole group right behind us. Good luck, I guess, right?
I hope I get thrown out.
Me too.
Laying on your back, nose and toes up in the air, feet pointed downstream. That's called the passive whitewater swimmer's position. The longer you wait to jump, the further you have to swim.
Go, babe.
Swimming straight towards me. Over there? Swim towards that shore about 6 feet, and you'll be in faster moving water.
6 miles of river in the books. We've got about 7 miles more, but first it is lunchtime. Alex and Lou got deli sandwiches going on for us right now. It gets a little rougher from here on out.
Well, it's like you see the movie Twister when you're inside the tornado. That's how it looked for a second. You could just see it.
That's so crazy.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There it is. It's like a mouthful of water.
Sweet spot, too.
He's like, lean forward, and they're all taking it in the face.
Wow.
All right, so that is a wrap on rafting. We just had the time of our lives out there. What do you think?
I loved it.
We got wet a lot.
We got back
in the water voluntarily a lot. Victoria did end up outside of the boat involuntarily in a semi-scary situation for her.
Took a big old gulp of water for sure.
She got back in the boat, no problem. Alex is an amazing guide. So seriously,
he's not just saying that because he's right there.
Oh no! If you look for that guy if you get here, because he is absolutely amazing. Lou is awesome. And now it's time to pack everything back up, go back to the resort, grab the truck, and head back to Roanoke. But y'all, seriously, if you've never been whitewater rafting, we had that level of experience here. We had people with some experience. Anybody can do this. Kids from 6 years old to at certain parts of the river. The part we did, you just have to be 12. That's the only requirement to get out here. You got to be 12. So they do a really good job like getting you through it, letting you know what's coming up, what to do in like a situation, and everybody just had a good time. Like people that were deathly scared are like, we're coming back.
Yay!
So
they've been converted.
Cheers to the new river and Ace Adventure Resort. Number 6, national parks in the book. New River Gorge National Park and Preserve.